What's up, guys? Here's part 2 of our beginner's tutorial on how to play guitar. So we left off with talking about picking. Some people like to use 2 fingers. That's good for more stability for if you're doing like really fast chugging. I personally like to use just these 1 finger on each side, so 2 fingers instead of 3, because I like to switch back and forth from like picking stuff to strumming stuff. And so I just learned like that. I can chug with just the 2 fingers on the fret. So just try them both and see what you like better. Okay. So the next thing we're going to talk about is how to hold the guitar. We have the guitar centered over one of our legs here. It's nice and balanced. We have our right hand does the picking and our left hand striking the strings with the pick, and our left hand does the pressing of the frets. If you're left-handed, that'll be opposite for you. So let's see what that looks like here. When we press on a fret, here we have the first fret right here, this big space. That's all the first fret. When you play nothing, that's called an open string. I'm striking that on the top there. If we press on this fret, we want to put our finger directly behind that first fret when we play it. We don't want to have our finger back here, kind of creates a different tone. We want to be right up behind that fret, creates the most crisp tone. We also don't want to overpress. Nice light press gets the best sound. If we overpress, listen to what happens. As I add pressure, it actually changes the note. So we don't want to overpress on the strings, or we'll change the tone, which will make the song not sound right. So we're going to do our first drill here, which is going to familiarize you with your neck and familiarize you with striking the strings while playing a fret. So we're going to play directly behind that fret. We're going to go 1, middle finger, 2, ring finger, 3, pinky, 4, next string, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. You'll also notice I'm down picking for all of them, which means I'm going down on my picking. This is a style of playing. So that once you get comfortable doing it that way and playing those strings and hitting all those frets right behind the fretboard all the way down, it's going to help you stretch your hand out, get you familiar with your fretboard. Once you're real comfortable with that, I want you to try the same thing, but with up and down picking every other note. This is an important skill that if you start developing early will be really useful as a guitarist. That looks like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. All the way down and all the way up. That's your first lesson on how to get familiarized with striking and pressing the frets at the same time. And that's part 2. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, leave the comments.